Good morning, everyone. It's Sage again, live from the Kalkine TV studios in Sydney, and you are watching the early trades. Following the US market cues, the ASX 200 rose 0.23% at the open to 7,013 level, as Wall Street and global stocks ended higher overnight. Australian shares were buoyed on Thursday by the mining, banking and technology sectors, although losses in energy stocks following an overnight drop in crude prices capped the gains. Heavyweights Woodside Petroleum and Santos lose more than 2%. Oil prices are weighed by concerns that surging COVID-19 cases in India will drive down fuel demand in the world's third biggest oil importer and by a surprise build in US stockpiles. The WTI crude fell 2.49% to US $61.11 per barrel, while Brent crude was at US $65.07, down 2.25% on Wednesday. AGL Energy hits record lows as CEO resigns amid plans to split. AGL Energy Limited has today announced that its Managing Director and CEO, Brett Redman, has resigned after almost 15 years with the company, including the past 2.5 years as the CEO. AGL's current chairman, Graham Hunt, has been appointed interim Managing Director and CEO, effective immediately, and will step down as chairman. Australia's AMP Limited hits over one-year low as outflows continue in the first quarter. AMP Capital saw net flows of 2.9 billion Australian dollars, including 1.3 billion Australian dollars, largely from external clients. Assets under management at AMP Capital were down 1.7% from December to 186.5 billion Australian dollars at the end of March due to internal restructuring at Precinct and sale of its global companies' funds. Internet connectivity business Megaport is trading in green territory. It has reported an operating cash loss of $4.9 million on sales of $20.2 million for the quarter ending March 31st, 2021. The top gainers on the ASX 200 were royalty investment firm Deterra Royalties, up 6.34%, and nickel gold miner, which rose about 3%. All the big four lenders advanced between 0.4% and 0.8%. And now looking at the major newsmakers. Centuria Industrial REIT reaffirmed the financial year 2021 FFO guidance of no less than 17.6 cents per unit, while financial year 21 to date acquisitions amounted $784.2 million. Redbubble Limited reported strong growth across geographies and product categories for the third quarter. In the coming times, the company anticipates an outstanding opportunity for continuous growth and scaling of the business. Brambles Limited expected second half financial year 2021 to benefit from higher margins in US pallets business for financial year 2021. Brambles sees dividend payout ratio between 45% to 60%. Australian pharmaceutical industries announced today for the half year ending 28th February 2021 underlying EBIT was $32 million, down 26.5% on the PCP. The underlying NPAT was $17.7 million, down 30.3% on the PCP. Split Payments Limited, a global payment technology company, today launches Split Plus, a new payment gateway designed exclusively for instalment payments following a successful beta phase. Split Plus is available now to merchants across the US, with a wider global rollout expected to commence in the second half of 2021. The news comes a day after Split confirmed acceleration in growth across all key operating metrics during the first quarter. Whisper has reported a productive March quarter with strong growth in ARR, quarterly cash receipts and customer numbers compared to the same period last year. Woodside Petroleum reported that sales revenue in the first quarter rose 22% compared with the last 3 months of 2020 on the back of higher realised prices for all products. And meanwhile, Santos had delivered another strong quarter of production and sales volumes and strong free cash flow as the business benefited from higher commodity prices and a low free cash flow. break-even oil price. This was despite the 3-month lag in oil-linked LNG prices, which should see stronger prices in the second quarter. 3D mapping business Pointerra has reported an operating cash profit of $211,000 on record monthly sales of $1.37 million for the quarter ending March 31st, 2021. As at the period end, it had cash on hand of $5.1 million. And moving on to the global markets. World equity markets rose on Wednesday as the US and European markets bounced back from large drops. However, the concern over rising cases in Latin America, likely restrictions in Japan, and record coronavirus infections in India will be a hurdle for the global economic recovery that has weighed on investors' sentiment. The S&P 500, Dow Jones Industrial Average and Nasdaq Composite Index closed higher on Wednesday, April 21st, after declining for 2 consecutive days. On Wall Street, the Dow Jones rose 0.93% to 34,137.31. The S&P 500 gained 0.93% to 4,173.42. The Nasdaq Composite was up by 163.95 points, or 1.19% to 13,950.22. The Russell 2000 index of small cap stocks gained 2.4% in its biggest single-day advance since March the 1st. A hefty 7% drop in Netflix weighed on the Nasdaq, but indices bounced back from their largest declines in a month. Almost all the sectors rallied on Wednesday, with several companies reporting robust results. Spot gold rose 0.9% to US $1,794.03 an ounce, while silver gained as well 2.62% to US $26.55 an ounce. And thanks for your time watching, but do stay tuned with Kalkine TV for more Market Live updates. We'll be back with more updates on the markets, economy and diverse themes and sectors. And this is Sage signing off.